Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. This is for today's video. So it's a Fidens beer. This is called Pool Water Double IPA. It's all mosaic, and it's 8.2% ABV, and it's got like a very traditional to them, label. But then back here, you can see it's got that pool water vibe, which is cool, very appropriate. So I was just commenting yesterday in real time. Joe from Jow's Arcade had done a Fidens beer that was single hopped, just like this one. And he was commenting like, it's really cool to do a single hop. You can see what that, does. And I commented, I'm like, I feel the exact same way. And I'm super excited for this one I'm doing soon. That is also single hopped. Again, also just happens to be from Fidens. So yeah, I was super excited. I'm doing it on Fidens Friday, hashtag. And I was going to do it on a Tuesday, like test my palate just to see what it kicks out. But I got other beers for Tuesdays. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go back to the Fidens Friday. So here we go. Got the proper glassware. Here's another Joe from Jow's Arcade thing. Proper glassware. So it's going to taste better. All right, let's get into it. One of the reasons I was so excited for this one being mosaic, I used to be one of those people who got a lot of berry, especially blueberry, from mosaic, and I've been getting it less in the last few years. So I was kind of like, excited to see, will I get anything out of this? That specific note. Deep orange color, a little bit yellow in there, but I mean that's a really deep orange color. The head, almost a finger. What is it? Okay, you start with white, you add a little bit of gray and orange, which makes sense, and then you get it. Compact bubbles on the top, little less compact, but it's not super sudsy on top. It's beautiful looking beer is the short version. Let's get the aroma. There's definitely an earthy, fruity element. I do see a little bit of berry in there, almost like a artificial blue raspberry. Makes me almost think of cotton candy, like the blue cotton candy, which I think is supposed to be that blue raspberry candy kind of a thing. Or not kind of a thing, taste. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that smell as well. But yeah, a little bit of blueberry. Okay, not like super in your face, to be fair, but yeah, there is some there. And that earthy thing that's working with the fruit, there's a little bit of an earthy, dank thing. Man, yeah, this smells good. There's not like I almost said a billion. There's not like, half a dozen fruits I could easily identify. Besides that slight, like real fruit, like that slight blueberry thing. Kiss of orange. Peaches, and then just kind of somewhat tropical, somewhat orchard. But yeah, smells really good. Let's get into taste. Cheers. It's got the mouthfeel and bitterness I want for this. Definitely some sweetness. I'm kind of glad I leaned into that confectionery blue raspberry thing. I get a little bit of that, but it has this other confectionery thing. I want to say Laffy Taffy, the pink one, whatever that is. Is that strawberry? Watermelon? I don't know. So I get like a little bit of that thing, but I get some real fruit taste. Like I was saying, the aroma, I get a little bit of orange, a little bit of berry, blueberry specifically. And then, yeah, it's kind of generically tropical. It is interesting. You know what? It's not even Laffy Taffy. It's actually more specifically reminds me of some saltwater taffies I've had. Not like a chocolate or a coffee one, but fruit-based Laffy or saltwater taffy, which I don't know how many times in a beer review I've ever mentioned saltwater taffy. I know it's not the only time I've ever mentioned it, but I think it's been a really long time since any beer made me think of that. But yeah. I get more of that earthy thing in the aroma than the taste. There's a little bit in the taste, but I definitely get it more in the aroma. Oh, man. Some of the malt is able to fight through all the the hop stuff. It's a little Cheerio-y. Yeah. Yeah. It's not bread. It's not saltine crack. I'm trying to think like other common descriptors for malty stuff. And yeah, the closest thing I can come up with is Cheerios. And there is some dank quality to the beer as well. Yeah, this is really good. And again, like I said, first, right off the bat, good mouthfeel. And for a double IPA, it does have that sweetness. It has some of that juicy stuff. It has some confectionery notes, like I was saying even. But it does bitter out, which I appreciate. I do think they lean into some bitterness, which is nice. They almost always crush mouthfeel on a beer like this. Like those are almost like givens for Fidens as far as I'm concerned. This beer's no exception. And yeah, like I was saying at the top of the video, and speaking about Joe from Jow's Arcade, which I'm sure if you watch me, you watch him, but if not, make sure you check him out. JOW''S is Arcade. It's really cool to do this single hop and just see what only Mosaic can kick out. Some stuff, what I was thinking, some stuff unexpected, again, like saltwater taffy. But yeah, this is really good. I don't think there's any connection to pool water and the ocean for saltwater taffy. I think this is just two completely independent bodies of water that I'm going to try to make connected, but they're not. But anyway, yeah, really good beer. Have you guys had this one before? Have you had a Mosaic single hop? Did you used to get more blueberry or other kind of berry out of Mosaic? Or what do you typically get out of Mosaic? Anything, everything, comment section below. Let's get a conversation going. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untapped. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.